This man woke up every day startled from the floor, because his bed had been taken over by the tamed monsters he kept. Even though there were two beds, they were both crowded, and he couldn't sleep comfortably at all. Whenever he went out, the monsters always followed him closely. The kids in the town teased him when they saw him with the new tamed monster sisters, thinking that these beautiful monster girls, who had transformed into humans, were John's new brides. Before them, John had already brought back two others. The elder sister, Anna, was shy and wanted to explain, while the younger sister, Luna, didn't care much and just laughed it off. The twins John recently tamed had very different personalities. Anna, the elder, was introverted and bashful, while Luna, the younger one, was lively and cheerful. Because John had always relied on his fists to fight, they went to the best weapon shop in the town. The shop had many new style weapons. John was still browsing, but Luna quickly picked out a weapon she liked. She thought that a beast tamer should use a whip, and if the monsters didn't obey, she'd use the whip to discipline them. If John wasn't planning to use it, Luna would even use the whip on her own sister. Upon hearing this, Anna's face turned red, and she angrily chased her sister, wanting to teach her a lesson. While the two girls were playing around, John found a weapon that caught his interest. At that moment, a man entered the shop. He asked for the best weapon they had. The shopkeeper casually picked up a sword and handed it to the man. The man, delighted with his new weapon, left the store a short while later, satisfied. Everyone in the shop had witnessed this, and Mary commented on how beautiful the sword was. But John disagreed, thinking that the sword was only good for decoration and wasn't necessarily practical. Hearing this, the shopkeeper suddenly became more alert. John explained that the sword was perfect as a decorative piece, but in actual combat, it wouldn't be useful at all. He further added that all the weapons in the shop were subpar. John boldly guessed that the shopkeeper was hiding something. To his surprise, the shopkeeper suddenly burst into laughter. He congratulated John for guessing correctly. The shopkeeper revealed that all the weapons in his store were crafted out of boredom, with only average sharpness. However, if he put his heart into it, the weapons would be of a much higher quality. He was curious about how John had detected the difference. John explained that, as a beast tamer, he had developed a sharp sense of observation from taming animals. The shopkeeper admired John's keen perception, and decided to craft a special weapon just for him. Unfortunately, he didn't have the materials at the moment. To make a special weapon, a special ore, mithril, was required. Mary assumed the ore had been exhausted, but John didn't think so. He believed there was a problem at the mine. To obtain the right weapon, John decided to investigate. Though this was a private commission, they still needed to register it with the guild. So, they went to the guild and heard an unexpected announcement. A group of heroes was recruiting team members to defeat the Demon King. John, however, was unimpressed. The receptionist at the guild was curious about the two girls with John. She assumed they were his friends, but Reina, one of the twins, intentionally made ambiguous remarks.
Rain, are you serious? What are you doing? They're so young.
No, wait, Natalie! This isn't what it looks like!
I'll never understand humans, but they're so funny.
After registering, the group headed to the mine. Upon arrival, they learned that the sudden shortage of mithril was due to illegal mining. As they discussed their next move, John noticed something strange in the air, a feather. The eagle in the sky seemed to be acting oddly. Just then, two people walked out of the cave entrance. Reluctantly, John prepared to confront them. Since they needed information, he ordered his monsters to take it easy on their opponents. In no time, the two were subdued. Luna and Anna, being elves, had a special soul-searching magic. The sisters quickly uncovered the truth. In addition to the two miners, there were 5 adventurers. The enemies had also discovered their presence, and one of them was a beast tamer.